What's up, world? How y'all doing? Y'all know what today is. If you seeing me, it's Wednesday, and I got that midweek medicine for you. Y'all know who I am. I'm Miguel Brown, the experienced specialist, Mr. Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all feeling good, feeling great. Excuse me for last week not putting anything out, but as most of y'all may know, had a bit of an experience, and y'all will get more taste of that a little bit later on. But just for a little pick me up from the day. First of all, I got this real quick out of Kevin Hart's new book. I can't make this up. Life Lessons by Kevin Hart. You gotta go get this. I respect the man. I love his work ethic. Him as a father, what he's doing with his family, and just everything about it. And now the fact that he got a book out and he's laying it all on the line for you guys, it's just awesome. So I just wanted to read a part of this because I just started reading. I got like 2 chapters in. So just a quick excerpt, right? Read this. This is pretty much just him talking about how he came to be when he got conceived. So just a little quick part, then I give you what I got. When Mom found out she was pregnant with me, my father was picking up Kenneth from school. That's his brother. Spoon, my mom's sister, Patsy, yelled from inside the house when my father and Kenneth came home. His full name was Henry Witherspoon, but everybody called him Spoon. And my little brother, they called my brother Little Spoon. Yes, ma'am, come here. My father walked up the steps. Aunt Patsy didn't budge. Get in here. That's when my father knew he was in trouble. What did you do? She asked as soon as he walked inside. What you talking? Nancy is pregnant and she crying. Nah, Nancy ain't pregnant. Go tell her that she was waiting on you. My dad hung his head and accepted his fate. He walked apologetically into the bedroom and got cussed out royally. Usually he could say, I love you to calm her down. Whether he meant it or just used it as a strategy to appease her, no one knew. But this time it didn't do him any good, and he went to sleep that night with her still going off on him, saying how this pregnancy was going to destroy her life. She just gone back to school and completed a computer programming class, so she was focused on a fresh start, not fresh diapers. When my dad woke up the day after finding out I was on the way, Mom wouldn't speak to him. She didn't say another word to him for the next 3 weeks. That's how I came into this world. My life began as a lie. I was unwanted. My mother cried when she found out I existed, and I sat there stewing in her anger for months in the womb. At least that's one way to look at it. Here's another way. My life began with passion, with my father's unrelenting desire for my mother. Even though I was unplanned, my mother made the commitment to having me and raising me right. And I inherited her commitment to hard work and my father's unique sense of humor, bottomless optimism, and ability to get his way. Life is a story, it's full of chapters, and the beauty of life is that not only do you get to choose how you interpret each chapter, but your interpretation writes the next chapter. It determines whether it's comedy or tragedy, fairy tale or horror story, rags to riches or riches to rags. You can't control the events that happen to you, but what you can control you can control your interpretation of them. So why not choose the story that serves your life the best? I wanted to read that part because what you just heard were the words from a man that was able to. I know that that's his conception, but that goes to show you how he was able to look at his situation in a different eye. He was able to see his situation, regardless of what it was physically, to look at it on a brighter side, to see light in his situation, to understand that even though that situation happened the way it did, Mom's, how she felt, how Dad felt, whether he was lying or not, he looked past the obvious stuff and seen that now you have a woman that's committed to raising a son right. You have a dad that, even though he's the type of guy that he is, and you find it out if you get the book, you'll find out what he is. He still was there, and he took care, and he helped teach lessons as Kevin learns this along the way. So I wanted to use that just to say that no matter what, look at your situation differently. Learn to look at it from a positive eye and see what you can gain from it. See how you can turn a particular moment in your life into a chapter that adds value to your overall story. Think of things in a different light. See things in a different way. You might not even learn that lesson right offhand. It might take a couple of tries, but eventually you will get it, and you can look back. I can honestly look back after I experienced my DUI. I can look back on my life and see how certain incidents, not saying not incidences, certain situations and moments in my life happen in order for me to handle that DUI and for me to, support my family the way it did. Certain situations happened that, as I look back on them, I realized was what was building my character. They were small situations that was an example of the type of man that I was becoming in terms of decision making, planning, supporting people, helping people out, and even finding my passion in speaking and motivating and helping people. So look at your situation in a different eye. Learn to smile through it, and you'll see that you come out on the other end with a better story than what you initially thought. So I just wanted to take and use just a small part of his book as the motivational piece for this Wednesday, just to say that look at things through a different eye and interpret your chapters of your life different. I'm gonna close with one more thing from his book, because this dude's a fool. And so he put a quote on here from Chocolate Dropper. Gotta have the Chocolate Dropper quote, and that is simply this. And this is crazy, but it's gonna make you think. So the first quote that he got in here is from Socrates. If y'all don't know who that is, that's a famous philosopher. He says, "Let him who would move the world first move himself." Deep, right? Now this is the quote from Chocolate Dropper. Y'all stay with me. Okay? A sliding board can't be slid on if you ain't got on the right pants. You gotta think about that, because it's the truth. And then if you think about everything you do in life as that sliding board, and how you handle it is the pants that you're wearing, you might be going down this fast, you might be kind of barely making it, or you might not get nowhere at all because the pants so raggedy they're getting caught up on parts of the slide. So that's all I got for y'all. I just wanted to, one, put this on blast and shout out the book, because so far it's a good read. If you don't read this and hear Kevin Hart's mind, you tripping. And two, just to use that just to motivate y'all, because you can find motivation in anything and help pick you guys up throughout this day. All right, so that was the midweek medicine for today. Stay tuned, because me and wifey got something. We told y'all last week stuff happened, but we do got something coming up for y'all. All right, I know everybody's looking for that marriage moment, so I'll get with y'all. Okay, y'all have a blessed day.